All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are back with another episode of God's Raid. Yes, God's Raid. We are in the nighttime. We did the update video. I believe that was what 2 days ago it came out. So we're going to kind of touch base on where we're at, what we're doing with our heroes, and how we have progressed. And yeah, let's just start it off and see where we're at. So heroes. Basically, we've been working on this team for a while now. We've got them pretty set up at this point. We're starting to work on gear now, and we are leveling up pretty quickly, it looks like. Now, Mr. Swordsman, we did get a fourth star on him, so we have a fourth purple star. He's running pretty high now. He's at 118,000 power. We have all gear except for one piece that is a plus weapon. So that's actually really good. He's actually doing a lot of damage. We did get a few levels on Poseidon. I think like 4 levels on him. So we're getting up there. He's got 25,000 attack now. So yeah, he's moving up. He's our strong boy. Then we've got Mr. Duke, who is now at 80,000 power. He's been moving up pretty quickly too. We got, I think, this piece of gear, which we're looking to get a hammer for because it fricking didn't go to even 10. Yeah, so once again, I hate hammers. It's the stupidest thing ever. So yeah, there we go. We're gonna wait and get the hammer from, I think that is, actually I can buy one now. We'll probably do that today. And then we'll try to get that to 10 so we can get this extra crit damage, which is really gonna help our damage. And of course it doesn't work on this one. And then I think all his gear is basically the same. We just need an earring and we will have all legendary and epic gear on him and he'll be set to go. Now my tank, we did get, I think, we have the ring. I think we've had that for a while. We did get a new helmet, so that gives her extra defense. And I think, yeah, we leveled them up a reasonable amount. They're at level 44. She's actually going to be leveled up right now. We got to get her to 44. Let's get it going. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, all that done. So now she's at 44 to match. I don't know why they were off. I had them at the same EXP. Now she got a few pieces of new gear. We've got the boots here, which give her extra HP, and we did craft this new helmet as well. So we're getting some pieces that are now going to be epic or legendary plus, and that's going to really help our game out. We also move forward in campaign a little, which we'll show you in a bit, but we did get this piece, which is an enhanced life force, and it's got dodge, accuracy, HP, and it's a really cool looking helmet, actually, funny enough. So we got that from the campaign, like when you get stars, we were able to get this piece. So I put it on her. I wish it was for someone else, but hey, at least now she's got more HP. So she's probably the worst geared hero out of all of them, but we're slowly working on it. So what we did is actually, is there anyone else in here? We did her, we showed him. Okay, we showed everyone. So what we had done is we went in, we got 1,000 energy from the most recent promo code that had come out. And if you don't know about it, it's in here. Where is it? Where are we looking at? We're looking at news. Yeah, news, events. Boom. And then you go into the surprise coupon event, I believe. Right? Yep, that's the one. And you wait 20 minutes for it to load. No, I'm just kidding. It's because my computer sucks. And then you do time for recharge and you get another 1,000 energy. So what we did is we got that and we literally spent it in campaign to level. And then when we ran out of auto battles, we just went into the maze and we did the maze and we ran gold for about, I don't know, 300 or 400 energy, somewhere in that range. And then we went in and ran the ore again. And then I think we got more energy for some other stuff. And I went back in and ran the maze of enhancement. So I basically got a ton of this. We got about 5 million gold, something like that, and a bunch of enhancements. And what I did is I crafted as much gear as I could possibly do. All right. So when we go in here, or whatever, either way, we did this. We got our ores. We crafted something. Now, if I didn't get one that was epic plus, all right, what I did is I went back in here. I went into my items. All right. Boop. We go into items. Oop. I clicked it again. My bad. Items. All right. And then what we did is we would disassemble anything that we got that was garbage. So if it wasn't a plus, we disassembled it. All right. And then I went back in and then crafted more stuff. And I kept doing that until I got something that was legendary. I mean, plus. So we've got these two pieces of accessories for an undead hero. I don't know who put them on yet, but we got to upgrade those to 10. And then we've got some pretty good, accessories for someone, which is good. I don't have a lot of undead heroes, unfortunately. So they may end up just going on that tank guy, the skeleton guy. I don't even know where he is. He's somewhere in here. I don't know. No, that's right. Only in the back. I forgot I haven't leveled them all up yet. We have a lot of heroes now. So, here we go. All these guys. So we're probably going to use it on either him or him. So those are the two options, Skeleton Monarch and Death Knight. But we're far away from that. So we're not worried about these two yet. We've got our heroes that we're working on, and that's kind of what we're trying to do. And then I think I did craft one piece of legendary gear. I just don't remember which one it was. It might have been a helmet or something. Either way, we're doing good. We're getting our gear. We're starting to work on that. We're leveling up. In campaign, we are on stage 4-7 in hell mode. And once again, it's another tank that just has way too much HP. So we're just going to sit here and wait until we are strong enough to beat it. So we'll just level up again. But yeah, this fight right here is just, once again, downright annoying. It's another one of these tanks that just constantly heals. He heals up, I think, what, 500,000 HP. It's literally stupid. And we do the, what is it, ISIS. I may end up just saying screw it and trying to see. The problem is this team works well together, but ISIS is just a little bit. So we may have to just, kind of bring Orc in here to maybe take him down. But yeah, he's got way too much HP. And we still don't have Ares, which is the crazy part. Like, I really, 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 really wish we had Ares, because that would severely make this easier. We could literally just use the attack up, use our Poseidon, then hit him with the arrow, and then maybe even use Horus right after. It's like there's so many combos we can do with Ares, and we just don't have them right now. So it kind of sucks. But I mean, Horus is at least reasonable, so that's all that matters, right? But we are getting more attack. We are slowly getting I'll show you that too. Here we go, hero. We are slowly getting Duke up to the point where he's got some awakenings, which is good. So he's got, what is this, level, we've got 4 remaining on this, so we'll get him probably above 1,000 attack extra on here. And we're slowly working our way into HP and defense, which is good because he actually doesn't get killed really quickly right off the bat. And his trainings are all done. So we have all that done for now. I mean, he's got a bunch of garbage here, so we may consider resetting him, but I'm not doing it right now. We're going to wait on that for a little bit because I would like to get some more crit rate on him. I mean, we only got what? 330 crit rate out of all this, and we got a 500 attack. So we may end up just saving these two and just saying screw it and get rid of everything else. We do have a few passives like the increase energy with upon crit, AoE damage when he dies, and we've got a crit increase when he's got a barrier. So I mean, I'm not upset with these, but I'm not like, oh my god, we need them. We can probably do better. But either way, they work, and he does a ton of damage. I think that crit damage from this is probably going to be the best thing. So why don't we go into this and get this hammer real quick and see if we can do this. I want the hammer because, I mean, I could wait and buy more stuff here, but I want that piece of gear for that crit damage because I think that's going to really help us. I think that's going to help us more than anything else. But we know how this game works with hammers and durability, and we know that it's going to suck. So if we get this, I'll be very shocked. Let's see, go in here, and then we repair it with our brand new hammer, repair. We're only going to be working on and repairing gear that we want to move forward with from this point forward. All right, so we are not wasting any upgrades on gear that is not plus. So if there's no plus on it, it's getting disassembled and we're using it to craft more. That's it. So no more. That's how we're going to work. See, as you can see, it's going to slowly become more and more just the better gear. That's all we want. All right. So now, hopefully we can get this to plus 10. I'm really hoping that. All right. So we've got the things we need. We have 4 chances here, and this game loves to give you bad chances. See? Once again, what a surprise. Totally shocking here that we have to waste our time and money and energy to do this. Look at that. Failed again, and now we have to wait another month to get a hammer. So yeah, this is literally the one thing that's going to make me quit the game. Like, and I'm not saying I'm quitting the game. I'm just telling you, like, if there's going to be something that makes me stop playing this game, I'm telling you right now, having to wait to get a effing hammer in this game is going to be the thing that makes me stop playing this game because it's literally ridiculous only because the rates for this are so low. It's like you're asking us to have a hammer. I don't even know what the highest level is. I'm assuming it's 15. I don't know. Is it plus 15, right? Because you can ascend things at what level? At plus 13 you can start ascending, but yeah, it's like this is just so dumb. Like it's so dumb and it literally just makes it so you don't want to play because you're like, "Oh, I just wasted all those coins to buy a hammer, and now that's one piece of gear." Now imagine you have like 7 or 8 pieces of legendary gear you're trying to work on. Like it's ridiculous. I'm fine with the terrible chances. I can live with terrible chances, all right? I can live with the fact that I'm going to have to spend time grinding out levels to get the pieces to upgrade this and I have to grind gold and I'm fine with that. The durability hammer is literally just a money grab. Flat out. Done. They need to either take them out of the game completely, increase the rates, or just make hammers a little more accessible to be able to get outside of just spending gems, because otherwise no one's going to want to upgrade gear. It's just not going to happen. It's actually worth it to not upgrade your gear. Basically, it's going to come to the point in this game where you literally just grind out a bunch of gear and get a bunch of legendary gear that's all the same piece, and then just upgrade them, and whichever one hits 10 first is the one you keep. The other ones you just disassemble, because that's literally how stupid the hammer thing is. That's my rant. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, so let's see. Otherwise, the clan boss is now active. We weren't able to show it last time, but yeah, they updated this, so now we can actually go in here and actually fight it, because last time I did this, the game unfortunately froze. So let's go in here. Boom. Let's see how this works. It's basically the same thing, but it looks like it's shorter battle time, right? It's a minute and 40 seconds you have. So it looks like, I guess they tried to do that so that nobody can come in here and just like, you know, use all of their just kill the boss in one hit because they're just too strong. I guess that's why they did that, the short time. We're waiting for our shield because we really want it. There we go. I don't want anyone dying. There we go. So now we should be good. I think we usually last the entire fight. And it's actually good now because we can actually do some damn damage here. Like the before with the clan boss, it was horrible. It was terrible. But yeah, we definitely need to upgrade and get these guys up to par. We're slowly getting there. I mean, we're level 44. We've got them all 5-star. I've got a few more stars than I had before. So the team is working out and they are getting better. And we are finding better and better gear here and there. But if we can't get them to plus 10, then that's going to be a problem. So it looks like, yeah, 13. The shielding from our tank is actually really good. I'm not even paying attention here. Like, I should probably use, I hit the wrong one. I was going to use this one. I'm like, I probably should have used Horus there at that point. Is that going to give me the attack? It did give it to me, I think. It gave me the hit. And then the rest of my teams are basically just going to get killed. So they don't last very long in these fights. I don't think I have a lot of gear on them. I basically disassembled all my old crap, and we're just going to start working on better gear. Anything plus 10, and then we move on. That's essentially what we're at. I'm not really working towards plus 13 because it's just going to waste my resources, and more than likely, I mean, if we're having trouble getting a gear to 10, I don't even know what's going to happen trying to get to 13. Like, I don't even think we have a 13. I think we have one 13. I think it's either a rare. I think it's a blue piece because it's the only one we could afford to actually get to 13 for the mission, I think. Everything else takes too long. So we're just like, yeah, no, we're good. We'll just do the blue one. Watch all the highest end players that don't spend money are just going to be rocking rare gear. They're going to be like, yeah, we don't care. Like, we're just going to do plus 13 blue gear and ascend it. I don't even know if you can. I don't even know if you can do that with that. Can you awaken blue gear, or is it only epic and legendary? Either way, you awaken epic gear, I believe. So I don't even know how much better it makes your gear, to be honest. I have to look at because it takes so long, and the resources for it are just so limited that it's like I don't I don't even know what the highest thing is. I couldn't even tell you how strong you can make a piece of gear. That's because I just don't do it. All right, I forgot. Let's just put it on full. Let's just do full. Why not? What's the difference, right? At least we're getting more than 10 coins this from now. So that's actually a good thing. We'll go with that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a video also about this game this week that's going to be just like the pros and cons of playing it, things that I've noticed that are probably horrible, and then things that I've noticed about it that are really good. And luckily, as of right now, the things that are good about this game far outweigh the things that are bad. All right. It's still fun. It's cool to level up heroes. It is a little bit of a grog and it's a little slow. And most of the days I just put it on auto and then do my dailies and then stop playing the game because there's nothing to do outside of just leveling your heroes at that point. But I mean, there's definitely a lot of pros to it. I think the concept is really good. I think the heroes are really cool. I think the gods are really cool. The bosses are getting better. I mean, I think if they start changing up the Hall of Gods so that it doesn't look so plain, I think that might be something cool. Adding a new Hall of Gods. I think they did the event. That's fine, but yeah, something that maybe even gives you hammers or something, or where you can, things that are going to help us out with gear, because gear is really the problem. They keep adding new tiers and new and better gear and stuff from like those boxes and things, but what good is the gear if you can't upgrade it? So they definitely need to work on like an upgrade maze or something else, something where you can even gain pieces of a hammer, where like every week you can get a hammer just from doing this, like something, just kind of help us out a little bit. But yeah, the clan boss is fun. I think we've got, what is it, rankings? Nope. Clan dungeon. Oh wait, we have to go in here. So yeah, now whereas before I never did anything. Like I literally got no points in here. Now we've got 80,000 points, which is 64 coins, which at least we're getting something, right? It's not really much. It looks like the top 10 still get a lot more. So it looks like they still kept that top 10 thing because look, he's only 19,000 below me. This guy has 5,000 less than the 64. This guy's in top 10 and still gets, look at this, still gets like insane amounts of extra reward. So it should just be based on damage. I don't know. I guess they fixed it, but they still made it shitty. Like it's still garbage. So it's like if I'm only going to get 64 coins from doing this, by the way, I'm still going to not do it. So there's that. But I mean, look at this. I mean, granted, he's got 380. You know, he's going to be getting tons and tons of coins here. But yeah, if my reward is literally 300 less for 19k damage or damage score less, then yeah, we're just gonna not do this that much anymore. Like, well, I'm doing it every day right now because I want to see how it actually works out. But if it's gonna pan out where the top 10 still get everything, yeah, we're not gonna do it. All right, so let's get out of here. Like I said, clan boss is essentially just there so that you can get those your tactics. That's it. It has zero bearing on the game itself. It just gets you your tactic stuff. So I mean, if it's gonna be slow, I get more rewards because the guys at the top beat it every day, and I get all the coins from getting beaten. So I don't even need to do it because the top guys do it. So they still haven't fixed the actual problem. They just made it better. So there you go. That's my now having been through it a few times and looking at it now, that's my opinion of it now. It's still bad, but it's better. So there you go. All right. So as far as gods, we haven't gotten anything new, I think. I don't think there's anyone new. We've just been leveling the same ones. Our next quest to get another legendary plus piece of gear is to get a hero to 4-star, I believe. So we have to get her to 4 because she's going to be the easiest one to do. Everyone else is not even close. I have a bunch of gods here. Look at this, though, just to kind of give you an idea. Like, yeah, these guys are equipped on people, but just to show you the imbalance of gods in this game, these are all the gods I use. All right. And then these are all the gods I do not use. Now, let's go through them. So yeah, she's terrible. He's good if you have a high end hero who's really strong and has a high attack. Otherwise, he's useless. Like literally useless, useless, useless god unless you have him completely maxed and you have a really high attack hero. So if I took him, leveled this guy up to max, and put him on, say, like my orc swordsman, that's really good because his attack is high. He's going to do more damage because it's based on the enchanted hero's attack. All right. So if you're putting it on a tank, you're basically wasting him. All right. So it has to be on someone who has high attack. Otherwise, the burns aren't going to do enough damage to really justify it. I mean, if you want it on your tank, it's fine, but slowing the enemies down with Scathy is way more effective than trying to burn them. Let your damage dealers do the damage, all right? So if you have a hero that's flying around like Swordsman or the Demon or like those kinds of heroes, yeah, Surt's awesome. But otherwise, I wouldn't use him either. Like he's garbage if you just have him low level. Idun, useless god. Sharon, useless god. Hermes, I'm not gonna say he's useless, but he's not good. That speed up is way too high. Like this is 5 magic points for a speed up for 12 seconds. Like, yeah, no thanks. It's not worth it. I would rather just hit a team with Horus or another Poseidon. Then this guy literally just stops you from winning fights. He is a trap in arena and everything. So I stopped using him. He's garbage. Hell is good if you have a team that can stay alive long because then she can keep kind of just pummeling on the skeletons. But the problem is that we don't want fights to go long. Like we don't need that. I mean, in the beginning, Hela's insane. Like she's like strong as hell. The skeletons will go to the back row and stop them from attacking your heroes. So there are some good points to her, and she definitely can be good. I'm not saying she's bad, but she's just not good for what you're trying to do later on. We need to do fast attack. That's just 4 magic points that could be that's wasted when I have to do a heal, a heal reduction, or I have to do either Artemis for 2 points, you're going to get 1,000 attack damage hit onto the enemy. So yeah, Hela is also kind of a trap. Heimdall, I don't hate him. I mean, he teleports and he does 200% attack. So I guess at high level, he'd be doing like 5 or 600% attack. But it's, what is it? Deal damage, 200% of attack, launching them into the air. Afterward, yeah, I mean, I don't use him. I feel like he might have a use on some heroes, maybe to I don't even know if Assassin would be good with that because she already teleports. So either way, he's not a priority for me, but he's not bad. Imbues holy power, all right, and increases their attack by 80% for 12 seconds. This is good if you want to burst and you have a demon hero, but it increases defense. I mean, it does increase attack, so that's good. I don't hate him, but in the end game and not end game, but in the final battles, I don't feel like he's gonna do anything. Dionysus, yeah. I mean, he's good for what is that? The Hall of Gods. That's really what he's good for because he can get your whole team to do their skills all over again. But it's 5 magic points, bro. Once again, like this is not it's not good unless a fight goes long. And the arena is usually one team just decimates the other one first because you got the right god off first. That's it. So this is useless to me. Aphrodite, once again, useless. It's a waste of magic points, 5 magic points. Bassett, I don't like her at all. I mean, I'm sure she works, but not into the higher levels. She's garbage. I mean, that's just what I've seen from her. We haven't even used Callie yet because I don't see how this is really that interesting to me. Especially, I mean, it's 3 magic points. So it's not bad, but I don't see it being something that I could use in the stages I'm having trouble with. I don't think stopping time is going to really help me unless it actually stops time, like where the clock stops going. That would be cool. But either way, I haven't used her yet. It's fine. Athena's good if you're having trouble with getting killed, but if you're getting killed, more than likely you can't beat the boss that you're getting into, so there's no point using her. She's probably really good for arena, but then it's only 3 magic points, so that's actually pretty good. So I would say she's more of an arena hero. Or if your team is just very attack heavy and you need something to keep you alive in a certain wave, like maybe the second wave you get into it and there's like a strong enemy, then this could keep you guys alive long enough to save the rest of your skills. So in that respect, I would say Athena's good. Odin, I mean, he was probably my least favorite of the attack heroes, so I wouldn't pick him. I would probably say Thor would be better. I mean, Odin's does only cost 2 magic points, which is why. So basically, you're taking less damage for being able to do it more often again. But the problem here is, once again, is that 2 magic points is great, but if the cooldown takes forever, you know what I mean? You can't really keep using it. So you might be able to use, say, I don't know, what is it, Horus once, and then light everything on fire and do a little bit more damage than this. Silencing them for 10 seconds might be good for like a heal, maybe. Or if there's a really strong attack that they use right when their bar is about to hit, that also requires you to time it correctly. So he's like more of a timing thing. I don't hate him. I just haven't really found him to be as good yet because we haven't leveled him up yet. But I also did reset a few. So Thor, I think, is okay. I mean, he does what the stuns. It's great, but it's more damage, which is what we really want. Because a lot of times what happens is you do less damage with someone like, you know, Odin or Thor, or yeah, Odin, do less damage and then they just heal back up and then you just constantly lose. This guy might actually kill the healer, So that's kind of why I'm saying it's better. She's garbage. Don't care about her. Anubis is a shield. If you need that, you probably don't have the right healers at this point. Yeah, it's just he was great for me in the beginning, but I wouldn't invest in him. Isis, very good, very good. She's awesome. Definitely build her. You're gonna need her. Like literally, you need her. You have to have her if you don't have if even if you don't have even if you have the heroes that do the heal reduction stuff. Yeah, you're gonna need her. So yeah, there you go. Vidar, yeah, he's okay. He's not terrible, but he's not great. Same thing with Amir. Not terrible, not bad. Put him on your secondary heroes if you want, just to get some stats and some easy magic point stuff. Um, Azure is pretty cool. I would say he's a secondary to build. Tyr is once again pretty cool, secondary to build. And then that's it. Like these 5 plus Ares at this point, and then any of the absolute gods that I haven't touched are basically the ones that I'm going to focus on because the other ones are just freaking useless. Like this, it's very imbalanced as far as gods. Like there's going to be specific gods. It's almost to the point you have to just use the same 5 gods on every team. That's kind of how it's getting, at least that I've seen. So yeah, I mean we're moving forward. I mean, we've got some gods leveled up. We're doing pretty well. We're still in. We did beat, actually, I don't know if I said this last time. We did beat stage 200 of the Tower of Infinity, so we got some legendary hero there. I haven't been super focused on this. I could probably move forward on this one because of Duke, so we're probably going to work on the tower and see how far we can get there. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, we're moving forward on this. The Tower of Infinity is hard, but it's not like it hasn't been ridiculous now that we got our team set up. So as we level, we're able to kind of go in here and just do a little bit better. I think this fight specifically, I don't remember if we lost this one, but our team has been doing really well on this. I just really wish I could incorporate Ares into it. And I'm trying to figure out how I would incorporate Ares into it, to be honest, because like a lot of the stuff in here is it's a little weird. But see, Duke is doing some crazy damage now. Boom. He's great for getting rid of that back row. Now, Orc got killed, so that's not good. So let's see if we can kill someone with this thing here. Oh, we didn't. So now he heals, I think, right? This guy kills everyone, but Duke is strong enough to do some reasonable damage, as you can see. Even with lower attack, he's probably doing way more damage than Swordsman. I mean, just with his extra skills and being able to use them over and over again. We're gonna use this to burn this guy. There we go. That guy is really annoying. That lifesteal Duke, that lifesteal guy. He basically can one shot almost any hero when he's strong enough. Just so you know. And I don't know if that's how he works as like in arena, but in the actual game for PVE, that guy sucks to fight. You have to kill him super fast, or he's gonna one shot your tank. Literally just pop done. All right. So that's at higher level. There we go. Leave. So yeah, we are able to move forward in this. We'll probably see how far we can get. We're definitely not getting to floor 1000, but yeah, we have some things to do. We also have that new hero that we're slowly kind of working on. I may end up putting her in the training grounds. Where is she? We have these heroes. We have to get the 3-star. Here we go. So we're working on her. She's 20,000 power, and we just threw these random legendary pieces on her. We're definitely not upgrading them. We're just leaving it on her so she has some gear, and I'll just throw on a helmet when I actually get when I accidentally, fail one. I'll put it on her just for whatever, and that way at least she has some gear, and we'll see how she does, and we'll go from there. But I definitely think she could be conceivably be the next swordsman. She could be the next person I use as swordsman. If I can build her up enough and then get her gear settled, we could bring her into the team, and then we will also get the 3-person demon attack upgrade to our main team. So that could be something we do if we decide to use her. But I'm still keeping Orc. We're not going to take him apart. We're not going to disassemble him. We're not going to reset him for that hero, but we are going to start leveling her to see if we can, get her into here. All right. So yeah, that's it for today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. It's always great to hear from you guys. Always like, share, subscribe. You know how much I love when people subscribe. It's my favorite thing in the world. I don't know if that's true. I think ice cream. Yeah, no, I would say breakfast. Breakfast sandwiches and pancakes. That's my favorite thing in the world. I love breakfast. It is so good. Uh, but subs are number 2, okay? Subs are number 2, at least number 2. Or subscribers. That might be number 2. Subs and subscribers are the same thing. I'm done. All right. So that's it. This is what is this? This is God's Raid. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd. And you guys take care.